Greetings, Pokemon fans. Welcome back to JD's Nerdverse. My name is JD, and we are going to go ahead and do a prediction video today for Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff. Hoppip is the base form of this Pokemon. It is a flying grass type. It's a very unique type of Pokemon. At level 18, we evolve into Skiploom, and at level 27, we evolve into Jumpluff. I do not know, you are discovering this Pokemon just as I am right now. If this Pokemon needs to be delayed for like a move or something, we'll find that out in just a second. Pokemon Crystal is what we're going to be playing with it. That's the first generation which it came out. It is in the medium slow level up rate, which is pretty good for solo playthroughs. But without further ado, let's go ahead and switch over to Bulbapedia.Bulbagarden, and we'll go and look at this Pokemon. So that's what the Pokemon looks like. You already saw that. Let's go and go down to its stats. So here's the base form stats: 35 HP, 35 attack, 40 defense. Special attack is 35, special defense is 50, and speed is 50. For grand total 250. That's not very good, to be honest with you. It's actually quite atrocious. So we're going to have to start off with that, and we're going to go deal with that for 18 levels. Let's go and go to Skiploom. At level 18, we'll evolve into Skiploom. And let's go and see the stats of this Pokemon. This Pokemon, its HP is 55, attack is 45, defense is 50, special attack is 45, special defense is 65, and speed is 80. So it is pretty fast, and the stats are kind of growing together. It seems to be pretty, maybe it's bad all across the board, but consistent across the board, I should say. And we'll go and look at the last Pokemon here as I scroll back up to the top, and that'll be its final form of Jumpluff. We just normal level up, don't need like grass stone or anything. Go ahead and go with the stats of this Pokemon. HP 75, attack is 55, defense is 70, special attack is 55, special defense is 85, and speed is 110. For grand total, 450 base stat total. Not very good considering we just played through Politoed was 500, but it is a little bit better than, what was it, Sudowoodo. So it's got some things that are good, but we're not going to be hitting very hard with this Pokemon. So while we're at this, we're just going to go ahead and go back to the base form of the Pokemon. Actually, we'll probably go back here to this one. And we're going to look at the moves for this Pokemon. Level up moves. Let's go and go to Generation 2, and we'll look at these moves. So we're going to start off with Splash, Synthesis, and Tail Whip. None of those moves are useful, and this is going to be extremely difficult, because none of these moves can be used in battle to do damage. We're going to have to deplete all of our power points and use Struggle to get to level 10 before we can get the move Tackle. This is going to be grueling. Okay, this is going to be very grueling. This is where Golden's Crystal might not be as much of an advantage. I guess it doesn't matter. They both of them get the same thing. So I guess which game it is does not matter. So this is going to be grueling early. We're going to have to deplete all of our power points, and we're going to have to use Struggle to level up. Now, the good news is in Generation 2, when you use Struggle, you do replenish back a good bit of health. You don't lose as much health. Let me rephrase that. And it'll be an okay move for a while. It's just gonna be frustrating depleting all of these power points. And we're gonna have to find a Pokemon that doesn't attack back. Probably just find another Hoppip, to be honest with you. Make sure it doesn't attack us back. We gotta make sure we got the right time of day with this. But we gotta deplete all of our power points, and then we're gonna go learn Tackle level 10, and we'll progress from there. We really don't get another damage dealing move via level up until we get the level. I guess level 20 get Leech Seed, but level 30 we get Mega Drain. It's a 40 base power, 100% accurate move that we're going to get with this Pokemon. So that's not very good, and I don't think it changes much as we go to, as we evolve. I don't think just because we evolve into this Pokemon doesn't add a move or anything. So that's not very good. We got two moves that actually deal real damage. One replenishes health, but it takes time. We do have Sleep Powder. We do have those things, so those things will help a little bit. Synthesis is a move that, like, I think it replenishes your health. So yeah, let's go down here to the actual move set. The actual move set for this Pokemon is going to have to be our saving grace. Please say we can get one of these moves. Nope, we cannot get Swift. Son of a gun. Okay, so we first move is Headbutt. Headbutt is a fantastic move to have. It'll be very effective for us. 70 base power, 100% accurate. It will get that. We have to get through 2 gyms before we can get it though, and they're the 2 gyms we are weak to. We are going to be weak to. We are weak to Flying type. Well, kind of. We're also Flying type, so maybe that cancels out because we are Grass type. But we're definitely going to be weak to Bug. Okay, we're definitely weak to Bug, so that's not going to be fun. And we're only going to have Tackle to get through the whole thing. So not very good. Curse not going to use Toxic. Hidden Power. It sounds like if it's a Grass type, we're going to have to use Hidden Power Ice to counter a lot of things in this game. So that seems to be the best play right there. Sunny Day will be effective probably late in the game when we have Solar Beam. And there is an inherent and built-in strategy around that. Sweet Scent, not going to use Snore. Protect, not going to use Giga Drain. Don't know how useful this will be, but we'll probably get it late in the game if we get it. It will be an upgrade over Mega Drain, but it has a lot less power points. So I don't really know how good or bad this is going to be. This is going to be a frustrating playthrough. Endure frustration, no pun intended. Solar Beam, I usually don't like this move, but with Sunny Day in this generation, it can hit every turn. Return, physical move, 102 base power when it's fully maxed out. And we can make it a little bit better with some gems and some held items. But Double Team, Swagger, Sleep Talk, Defense Curl, Rest, Attract, and Flash. So not a lot of great moves with this. So I'm going to just for the sake of argument, I'm going to go ahead and look at Jumpluff, see if Jumpluff has anything different it gets access. Maybe it gets access to an extra TM move that would be very helpful. So let's look. There's nothing here for level up, no. And I really don't see any Hyper Beam, maybe. That might not be the worst option ever for later in the game, but Hyper Beam's not great in Generation 2, because no matter what, you still have to take that second turn to recharge when it's done. So this is not a great move set. There's very, 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 very limited things with this move set. And as I look forward, I mean, there's some great things when it comes to the optimized playthrough. The optimized playthrough, we're going to look at Confusion there, Double Edge. There's definitely some things that we want to grind out in the early part of the game. And maybe even Agility, but this is already a fast Pokemon, so this is a continued trend I've noticed, that fast Pokemon continuously get these moves to make them fast. That is kind of pointless. So, but looking at this, there's not a lot of options, but Confusion would be definitely a welcomed addition to this Pokemon when we do the optimized playthrough. So let me know what you think about that. And I think we're just going to bump back to the original slide, and we're going to go over what I think is going to happen. So if you've watched this channel, you'll know that in Generation 2, grass types do have a massive disadvantage, because first couple gyms they're weak to, a lot of gyms overall they're weak to. There's not a lot of moves they have. There's not a lot of move diversity. This Pokemon doesn't get a flying move, for God's sakes. Like, you can't learn Fly. It's a flying Pokemon and you don't get anything. Maybe Hidden Power Fly wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I don't know. This is leaving a lot of things a chance, and I don't like it. We're going to have to overlevel early. We're going to have to overlevel a lot, and we're going to have to face as many trainers as possible, because we're going to have to be at a very high level to beat Red at the end of the game. What I predict with this will be an over 3-hour run. This will definitely be over 3 hours. Eventually, we will get to a point where we'll be consistently winning just normal battles, but the landmark gym trainers, our rival battles, will be very difficult, and it's something we're going to have to contend with. So, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. How good or bad do you think this Pokemon will do? Do you know any strategy with this Pokemon you would recommend? I'm all ears, because this is not going to be a fun playthrough. However, I mean, I'm going to have fun with it. It's just not going to be a quick one. So it's not going to be one of those ones where, like, oh, it tops the leaderboards or anything like that. It's just going to be a very tough, very, very strugglesome playthrough. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is JD's Nerdverse. The playthrough of this Pokemon will come out on Friday. Let me know what you think. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys on Friday.